Okay, so that's all good. I've lowered the CPU usage. I think it was mainly to do with the Neospatian overlay that I had. Looks like it's working fine now. We are back. Right, yeah, so let's get back into these duels and get back into the swing of things. If you're curious what 354 is going into, strike a dragon. Bit of a blast on the pass. We've got some Dragon Link. Somewhat of a Dragon Link deck. See what they go into. They got Galaxy Eyes and sort of Red Eye stuff in here as us. Anyway, Blue Eyes as well. Okay. Be very curious if they break through here. I'm gonna have a wee look at the deck after this and just see what it's doing. Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. I think we're going to have a board that we're not going to be able to break through on, unfortunately, for us. Hopefully everything is working properly. If you are back in stream from the wee delay that we had for around about 10 minutes, just do let me know. I did find out what I think was the culprit that was burning out the CPU. It was my Neospatian overlay that was sort of causing the real problems. So they've sent away a lot of my cards. I've got turbulence in there. Okay, if we can draw into an emergency, would be kind of nice. Valor, okay, Peak Valor's not going to really help us out all too much. I can cross out the Ash. Earlifter and Graveyard's going to be pretty handy, I'd say, here. Got a fire type in there for the hilt of the Charmer as well. Okay, we're going to bait that out. Is that once per turn? Okay, they had them perm down. That makes the task a little bit harder. dodge it that way, I think. Just so I can get Hydra onto the field. That is our strat with Playground the Photon Lord. It's activated it once, can't activate it again. We'll go into... we'll go into Preventer. Preventer is going to get us a special summon. Access code Talker will chip out the other couple of cards. I think we are good to go on this duel. I think we've done a really good job of getting ourselves established here. Preventer will activate. Airlifter back onto the field. Access code Talker activating. And going into Nightmare Unicorn. Welcome Phoenix into the stream. That's our tournament for today. It's the draft tournament. Those two cards away. So they need a pretty good top deck to get out of the situation. So I'm kind of banking on them just bricking completely. See, they're going to crash into me. Good win for us. Definitely take those wins every day of the week. But if you want to play in that tournament, Night Phoenix, do definitely let me know. Yeah, just want to string a good amount of wins together, you know, like, and just work our way back up to where we were. I desperately would love to get back up to a position where we're at Diamond Tier 1 at the very least. And his hand's a bit questionable, but this should work in theory. We'll go Wanted. Seeker of Sinful Spoils. We'll go into Dear Belstar. Dear Belstar will send away Maxi in this situation. Going to see what we draw before we commit into anything else, so we'll send that to the banished pile. Original Sinful Spoils back to the deck. We're into Effect Valor. Okay, I'll take the Effect Valor. We'll go Alert here. We can do a next streamer, by the way, Night Phoenix. Just get away at the meantime. Trying to just build ourselves into a good solid few options here. So barricade board blocker in play. We can activate Preventer Hydrants. Gonna be pretty satisfied with this board. I think it's gonna be a good board. Activating the effect. Let's get some cards down. We'll get emergency down to dodge some things we have to. We'll go get rescue. We'll get a contain and extinguisher face down. Yes, please. Along with the call by the grave. That play there still. Promethean. Can activate emergency. Gonna grab airlifter. This is a really good first board here. We'll shuffle back definitely Preventer. Jet Synchron? Sure, we'll take the Jet Synchron. Rescue to get back the Turbulence. Got Ash and Effect Valor and Call By. This is a beautiful looking hand. Rescue. Turb. Cool. Makes that a lot harder for them to break now. Good luck to them. Need activates. Labyrinth. Okay, we will Effect Valor there. Don't want them virtually getting anything onto the field, so we will hit them there. That is a fact. I'm just checking a few things, just making sure the stream's running relatively smoothly. In the background, it's a bit patchy at the moment. That's a wee bit concerning. Okay, it's all good. Sure, let me go through there. Got Big Welcome covered, and we've got the other card covered, so we're pretty good here too. Hydrant again, beautiful. Hydrant's just such a good draw at the moment. Need activates. Pull by, that will cover the card in hand. Rivalry of the Warlords, you are kidding me. Only one type of monster, that is fine. control fire then. They're trying to slow me down with any means possible, so that's been negated for the turn. It's been stopped. Should be a surrender incoming here in theory, yeah. Too good, too strong. We'll take that win there. I'm just going to let everyone know we're back live in the Discord as well. Another 10 gem game. Perfect. A chance to rank up too is kind of ideal. Probably got another duel here. Let's get into that. Make sure everything's working fine. Everything is working fine. That is excellent. So sure. Long yarn in hand. Okay, sure, you're gonna have to play a wee bit differently. Sword Soul's a reasonable chance to rank up on anyway, which is fine. So they're gonna have to send away that. Potential annoying thing that I have here is they are going to set up probably Grandmaster and probably a Sinister Sovereign. Sinister Sovereign is going to probably burn a few of my points here. Got the Sword Soul player thinking through their turn. Ideally, I don't want to see Arch Nemesis Protos either, even though they'll probably call Dark if they were to do that. If they called Fire, it would be pretty devastating, because that's basically my whole deck. Rendered useless for the foreseeable duel. Damage inflicted, sure. As that stands there, I can play through this. Yo, how's things, Scorcho? Good to have you on our stream. Warm welcome. We'll perm. They will send that away for 1200, but I've got full combo now. Yeah, I was streaming quite regularly for about 2 hours. Then I realized my CPU was above like 50%, and I had to try and reduce. So I worked out what it was, and it was my Neospatian overlay that was sort of chewing it all up. And I was a bit concerned I was overheating the CPU, so I had to flick it off. But yeah, we're going good now. We're just trying to work our way up and get ourselves back to a position where we can get to Master again. I'm trying to snag any gems I can over the next few days. Obviously the dual passes tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. We'll go 9 packs here. Skill gainer, no 3 ofs, unfortunately, there. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Stream's pretty quiet at the moment. We'll have to rebuild the audience a wee bit back up. Like we were, had 25 people in when we cut out before. Hoping that we can rebuild that back up. got the effect value. That's all we can sort of cling on to. That's going to be enough to sort of disrupt. Purely does this memory you play to face down. Okay, interesting. Hopefully they have no interruption for that. Oh, that has resolved. And they got a face down as well. I wonder what I got the face down for. I'm curious. Triple tap this talent. Probably drawing 2 cards. Hope these 2 cards are not pivotal in their quest to get the still. Yo, how's things? Sick Payload, welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a good day there. How's your weekend going so far? Shout outs. I'm gonna go HQ. Doing right. Unfortunately, there was a snowstorm, so I got stuck at Yonkles for another day. Hopefully you can get back home and start streaming again soon, Sick. At least you got some streams and that to catch up on and watch. We'll go for Pino. Got Ash Blossom in there, brilliant. Yo, how's things? Mash 1716. Gonna go auto here. I'm pushing for lethal here anyway. I'm gonna go for this. Go Nightmare Unicorn. Send away Turbulence, play Alert with Turbulence. Yeah, sorry about before, everyone that was here when we had to end the stream because of the high CPU. I am back and fully up and running again. I worked out what the culprit in that was. So, obviously, I'd love to get my animated overlays up from time to time, but the Neospace one, for some reason, was taking so much usage. It was making my CPU overheat, so I've had to remove it from circulation. We'll go Rescue. Extinguish. Contain. We will go probably Reinforce here because we've got the emergency in hand. Probably got Imperm down 9 my luck in hands. Yep, there's the Imperm. Okay, I am still going to back this in for major attack. They're going to Ash Blossom me there, even though I didn't really mind them doing that. So they got a full hand again to play with. Potentially get a few more draws into the hand. Just note, chat, we do have a tournament today. If you do want to play, it's a draft tournament. It is a few hours away. Imperm is nice in hand. We'll take that. Face down, and we've got a full row of cards, and we'll see what Purely can do. So we've got Contain and Imperm that can really help. Just navigate ourselves through a pretty tricky situation. They should be pretty much coming very hard at us, as they do have probably a good amount of cards that they can sort of work with. Yeah, that's fine. Purely Street's the devastating one if we get that, because if they get that card, which I think they're going to get now, they are pretty much going to be unaffected, these cards. So I'm going to... I'll definitely play the Contain. Okay, that's blocked for the turn. But yeah, any topics anyone wants to bring up, they're more than welcome to. Yo, Badass McGee, yo, how's things going? Good to have you on stream. We'll go Infinite Impermanence. We'll hit the other cat. They'll have to XE summon now, so it'll be interesting to see what the cat they go into. I will probably... We hit this pretty hard, actually. Assembled Nightingale. Nightingale is a bit of a problem. That's really bad, too. Really, really bad. I'm going to have to hold the Extinguish and Reinforce. They're going to go into Zeus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce the Turbulence, and then I'm going to hopefully get around the Zeus. But they are going to go into a 4-material Zeus, so they should, in theory, be able to deal with this. Might hit Downer in the in-between sequence. Annoying thing is they will protect Downer and Magician, so it won't be destroyed by Extinguish. And the annoying thing for us is the Duel now is sort of dictated by Hero now with that there. But are you playing much Master Duel Badass McGee? Hopefully that is going well for you. I know you were pretty high ranked at the moment. Just doing more of the event, didn't finish it. That's definitely Zeus. They're pretty lucky to have that other setup. Okay. Got to burn the other two materials of Zeus as well, sadly. I'll go again. Another two send away. Top deck that would probably want to get is Hydrant. Or an ability to get Hydrant easily out onto the field. Gonna go for Rescue Ace HQ. Just so I can shuffle a whole lot back and potentially get some things going here. So that's on the throw now. Couple of face downs. Right, super important top deck coming up, and Rescue Ace HQ. Okay, Emergency is really good. Really good draw. Yo, Saiyans King, long time no see. It's been a while. Play here. Just trying to think what our line of play is here to get 3,700. Optic Rescue, that is very convenient for us. Cool. Turbulence. Oh boy, they are gonna hit my Turbulence. Okay, that is... Oh my god. Yeah, like we've had the camera for about a week, Sans King. We've just sort of got it up on the regular now. The only time I won't have it up is when I've got speedruns going, because in that, obviously the corner where it's set up, that's where our splits go. But apart from that, it's up for Master Duel and sort of other sort of casual things. This is game, sadly. That cool bike kind of halted the momentum. I could have got a whole lot of things back. With that setup, but yeah, we can't really play Emergency, then tribute off our own cards, just a waste of Emergency. So the big build up to the finish now, unfortunately, Lost that first duel in Diamond 3. I have got ourselves a couple promotions the last few days, so I'm just hoping that is going to be the case. Probably going to surrender that though. I'm just going to save them the hassle going through their combos. We can always move to the next duel anyway. But yeah, like, to sum up today, we've been reasonably consistent today. Like, I'm being pretty happy with how the duels are gone. Like, the last wee while we've been pretty good. Just the consistency with emergency in the deck now. And obviously the other thing is we've got through that pack the last couple of days too, so like I don't need to open up this pack anymore. We will pick up fortresses and citadels at some point down the line. That'll be a fun deck to play. Yeah, we're in Diamond, Sans King. We're consistently in Diamond, we'll master. Yeah, I want to be higher than Diamond. Obviously, I want to be in somewhere else, ideally. Okay, the hand is got no negates in it, and we're taking on a 60 card deck. Always when I face a 60 card deck, they always draw what they need. So Skeleman are going to have a reasonable board up here. Got Impulse. Been quiet for a bit watching Twitch and being online live. Had family or stuff. It was down south and finally moved back up north. Family's always important, Sans King. That's what I always say. Like, it's good to see you back in, even if it's only for a day here and there. That's what happens at times. Like, at some point in like my streaming career, I'll have to take like some days off. It's going to be shuffling cards. Probably the hot emergency could go. I've got a good enough hand here to navigate some things. I'd say that bird. They're taking the cool buy. Okay, sure. Protected stress. Really, there's always a means for this deck to get what it needs to get. Okay, a couple Fairy Tale Snows. That is not good, by the way. Got an abundance of options there. Top layer, we'll put itself back in the targetable zone. I have to say, over the last few years, I've been remarkably consistent. Like, I haven't missed too many days at all. There will come a point in time where I want to take a few more days off here and there. That's not the time, though. I'm just going to continue working hard on Master Duel, and since I'm in a position where I feel as though we've got a position where we can keep up with the game, I don't have to stream this as much. Got 3 Fairy Tale Snows in that graveyard now. Hydron back into hands. Kurakara Divine Carnate too. Okay, so the Kurakara is probably going to tribute and take away the Preventer. Yo, how's things, Hippo? Welcome in to stream. You're probably about to witness us lose. I'm just going to surrender that. They're just too good of our hand setup. We're in a D-rank match immediately back to 4. Really don't want it to happen, but if it does, we're just going to roll with it. Really good the last wee while too. It's just such a shame that it's working away back up to there. But yeah, like for Saiyans King, yeah, the consistency that I've had playing this game is just unreal. So it's exactly 6 months away. I think it's going to be around late or early November is when we hit 1,000 days on this account. Some big numbers here that I just want to continue to improve on. With the Bonnie, with the replay, welcome back. With the Bonnie, too sorry about before. I had to work out my what was using my CPU up. I did work out what it was, so it's not good news for the Neospatial overlay that I spent a lot of money on. It is what it is. It was taking out too much CPU. We've got Soup, TTV. Of course, Soup coming in hot is an amazing streamer as well, in their own right. I'm guessing you've had a pretty epic battle. We'll get that one up very shortly. I've got one of the For Hire cards on my craft list. I don't know if I'll be going for it straight away. It's the Donner Dagger for Hire. Just one of those cards where it's just not going to feature in too many of my builds. I might actually remove it off my list of things to craft. I think they will hit Snake Eye at the end of the month. I think they'll put a few limits in place for anticipation for some things that are going to release for us. If you leave them unchecked like they are in the TCG, they're just going to run rampant. Yeah, I don't like the direction that deck has taken with there's too many one card combos. Like, the game should have never really got to that point where a one card could really start up a combo like the way it is now. Drawn Black Luster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Oh. I was having a wee look at the Legacy of Destruction openings today. Our Tempo Dragon's going to be relatively cheap to run, by the looks of it. And it's going to be the new tier deck in the game. Got one copy of Fogo. I did play a For Hire deck for a while, just missing key elements and cards. Domper back on field. Another Donner Dagger for Hire. Gonna pop the swords. Yeah, I agree with it, Hippo, but a deck having as many as Snake Eyes has is just borderline crazy. Yeah, there will be minor consistency hits. There won't be too big ones. It's also because people play D&D with me go down the rabbit when nothing had to do with me. It's such a much it was like, nope. Well, D&D. D&D hasn't... I haven't seen a D&D board in a long time. So seeing you recently online, so new, could relax, watch stream and relax. Yeah, that's a great thing about some streams, right? Like, you can just sit down and just relax for a few hours. $183 gems. We are very low on the dreams. So we've had 31 card combos, and with the hit, it isn't as played before, so it works. So I definitely want to win this duel. I've got to get up for this one. We're going second, more than likely. I need Effect Valor, Imperm, and Ash. We need our heavy hitters. Just need a decent combo starter as well, ideally. You have 9k gems sitting very nicely, saying it's going to invest into something. We have got a hand that is not going to help. If we see a good board, we're just going to have to try and navigate our way through it, which is not going to be easy. So I'm going to have to go Wander Seeker or Sinful Spoils, send away Turbulence, Preventer, just banish Turbulence. There's very key options that we have to go through. What's our matchup? Speaking of Super Heavy Samurai, here they are. This is probably lethal, but we'll have to try and play it. Like how TCG people think Baron and Link Karibo think they're going to be bad just because TCG did it. Master Duel's a different beast altogether. Like, it would be good if those cards got hit in this game. Probably look up Master Duel Meta Sans King and see what's sort of doing quite well, and that's where you invest your earnings in. Just hope Link Karibo isn't banned in Master Duel. Yeah, early stream today, Never Bloom. It'll make your Karibo deck sad. Which is pretty silly. Like they should be just hitting things that are problem cards, not hitting round it. Hitting the cards that are actual problems. That's the problem with this game. Like, they're not brave enough to hit things often enough. They just hit other cards that maybe hurt the consistency a little bit. Just hit the problem card. Make people play some other things. Nice pack opening, Matt. Oh, did I have a pack opening that went up today? It must have went up today. I'll have a wee look. Oh, Maze and Millennia went up today, okay. Yep, it's all good, you Bell. I've scheduled a lot of videos for the next wee while, because obviously we do a lot of streaming here, and I don't have time to do that. I get little windows to do it. Yeah, they're good hits. Like, I hope they hit Bow of the Goddess and all that eventually. IP Masquerader. Like, we've got to encourage people to play in archetype stuff a bit more, I think. Yeah, that Link Karibo mate will be tomorrow. I will have to level up quite a bit to get to 700 gems, but we will get there. I don't know if we'll get any craft tomorrow. So I asked the question the other day, what do you think the monster mascot is for Yu-Gi-Oh? It's probably either Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, probably, for cards. Yeah, there's a Link Karibo mate coming out tomorrow. The Duel Pass has announced that. Pulling at Zark stuff coming next pack. We've got Zark Protector has a reward apart from the event that's about XC Fusion and Synchro, which of course was a big part of Arc V with the dimensions and stuff. Yeah, you can kind of work out the hints and whatnot. Like, it'd be good if the Zark stuff did release. Trying to think. I'm just thinking, are they going to put SP Little Knight with Typhon in their next pack, or are they going to delay it another month? I hope like heck they delay it just a little bit longer for myself. Yo, Shrub, how's things going? Were you on the stream earlier, Shrub? I do apologize if we do. I had to cut the stream for 20 minutes to fix the CPU up because it was hovering at like 60-odd%. I was like, gee, but I don't want it to overheat. Have you tried any other card games on PC? A wee bit of Magic the Gathering, but not too much. The game will always be Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game on stream. Marvel Snap, if you consider that a card game as well. We've got the annoying flutist in play. Yo, g'day, Maxi Pack. Hope you're having a killer weekend. Yeah, we're having a pretty chill sort of weekend. I'm pretty much dreading going back to work tomorrow, but it's just so busy at the moment. Just with a couple people down, it's draining me a wee bit, but hopefully we can get through. Like single-player card games like Slay the Spire and Monster Train. I had played Slay the Spire before. Played a little bit on stream. They should give us Gumboot and more Penguin cards. Imagine if they gave us a Gumboot card. It'd be hilarious if they did. I only just came in because it was my daughter's birthday and took her out all day for a big park hike. Oh, that's pretty cool, Shrub. Appreciate you coming in. I have a feeling the cards that are going to be you are the new Magician and the Solar Supreme Celestial King, since we already know Solar stuff's coming. Next pack, they're probably going to focus that stuff as you are. Just so, yeah, friendly reminder, today is a tournament as well. If you want any more questions about the draft mode tournament, you're more than welcome to do. Yeah, like, and for me too, there's a few things I've got to tidy up at work as well. It's one of those things with a couple of people that have left. There's just more work that I've got to try to get through. I'm quite glad I've got Thursday off next week, though. That's going to be just kind of a nice day to have. And then I've got Friday full day and then 2 hours on Saturday through that week. Tilting entrainment. So Salaman, great stuff, and the Zark stuff, you reckon, for the main stuff? Is there going to be another archetype in there? I reckon there'll be something major in that pack that you have to go in for. Like, they'll chuck an SP Little Knight out of little nowhere, and they'll force me to have to try to work out a way of crafting that card. We're not going to get to do too many special summons here. I think we are deranking. We'll be going into a Calamity Lock. What a way to go down. What a way to go down. Calamity Locks. A real good purple patch, and yeah, it's just been thwarted by that, unfortunately, for us. Oh well, we're just going to try to get ourselves back up to Diamond Tier 3 and try to solidify a spot there. Gearlifter is okay. The only problem is we haven't got anything to combo really off with. to grab emergency. What rank are you at the moment, Sans King? Really Effect Valor? But yeah, there's another leak apparently tomorrow or 48 hours from now, like in terms of what else is coming into the pack. So I'll be curious. I'll be curious what the next month's pack is. We had a couple of real enormous packs come in for April. Maxi. The Maxi comes in clutch for us and gets us some things. Okay, so this could be... I reckon this will be Twin Unchained. I have a feeling this is what we're going to be going against. Good to see someone's playing something a bit different at the very least. They'll have to summon a wee bit, like special summon. This is where we could get a few cards in hand. And I do have Extinguished quite conveniently enough too. That could break up their play. You're in rank Silver 5 but haven't been playing as much. Probably a pretty good rank to be in though, Sans King. Like Silver 5s where you'll get a good amount of variety at the very least. You can't D-rank or anything like that. You should be able to get a decent climb out of that. Jet Synchron. Live Twin Sprite. Okay, Live Twin Sprite's just probably going to stop the Extinguish from activating. Sprite Starter. Yo, Renray. Yo, long time no see. How are you? Yeah, pretty good to be honest. We're just about to get smoked in this still again, which is very frustrating. I guess I've got that damn read up. Okay, no, I can stop that. Okay, Extinguish. Yeah, like the last wee while bit has been pretty rough in terms of the coin flips. I mean, I did win this coin flip here, Hippo, at the end of the day, and we just haven't had a good hand. I was compromised with that, so they are drawing lot bursts preventing me from drawing. Yeah, the Sword Soul deck's pretty common now, Sans King. Obviously, there was a campaign around second year anniversary that everyone got a free Sword Soul deck. So that's probably why you're seeing that quite a bit. Cat Shark. See what else they go into, actually. Good, we win that duel. That was just a good patient extinguish there. Like, that card just made the difference in the end. Another win. First. Interesting, in the second year of playing, I played the snake deck. The highest I got was with gold 1. Ooh, this hand's not that good. Okay. Wanted Seeker Simple Spoils is... Do we go E-Lifter? E-Lifter for emergency. Actually hoping they negate this. So I do have the original Simple Spoils in play. They're not going to. Okay, let's send that face down. Trying to make it not so obvious that I've got a couple good cards in hand that can sort of get the situation into a turbulence and 4 face downs. Here's the Effect Valor, okay. We'll go HQ into Airlifter. Hopefully this combo does go off. Okay, drew another Airlifter, conveniently enough. Okay, I'll take that. We'll go Airlifter into emergency. Good old person with 60 decks, top decks. It's always the case. Like I see a lot of people top deck. That grass looks greener always with a 60 card deck. This is incredibly consistent. Emergency. We will go turbulence. Reckon they've got Imperm in hand. Imperm in hand's kind of annoying. Gonna have to go Promethean Princess into Ambler Whale. Drew into another turbulence. Oh, they did pretty well there. They impermed an Effect Valor at a pretty effective time. We still get an Ambler Whale out, but they've got probably a good opportunity to take this duel, and our losing streak will continue, more than likely. Well, I see a lot of people run Alpha to dodge the Imperm and EV. I will probably incorporate the Alpha probably in the next wee bit. We might have a wee look at some decks actually, just to see where the Sprite Alpha is. I've screwed up there anyway. It doesn't really matter. I'm just looking at rescue A stacks. Of course you would have bonfire in hand as well. Of course you would. Just gonna flick that off at the moment. Just gonna give the Snake Eyes player their probably more than likely their win. After this turn, they'll probably push Promethean back, and they'll have some things going there. I was playing Blackwing in the event. I didn't do too badly. I probably was around about 40% win rate, which is not too bad for me. Just trying to get more opportunity to go first more often than not. I'm not too worried about the other titles either. I was just more worried about the other gems. I wonder if we'll get another is there another 200 gems still to come? Like another 10... Another 200 gems still from that event, I'm wondering. They usually do it that way too. It's another 200 I haven't really prepared for. Oh, you finished with Tech Genius. Hopefully you get extra missions. How many gems did it add up into total? If it's 2,900, like there will definitely be another couple hundred. Well, maybe 2,700, 200 for 2 more missions. Speedroad's absolutely unplayable without the link in this event. What do you end up going for, Shrub? In terms of playing? Ark's gonna get another level 2 out. Played Amazon's Chimera Loner for Fusion, Blackwings for Synchro, and Castia for the XC. Couple of good options there, Alandro, too. Like, obviously, Blackwings and Castia, pretty much if they get to go first, they set up some pretty good boards. I think they are... Promethean, okay, sure. It's a surrender there. We're not going to win that duel. What I'm going to do, guys, as well, like, I have been streaming 3 hours today. I'm just going to have a couple of hours to myself, and then I'm going to come back. So what the plan will be is we'll be back in a couple of hours. We'll get prepared for our draft tournament. If you want to taking part in the draft tournament, just go from there. I'm just feeling a wee bit tired. I just need a couple of hours to myself. I need like an afternoon nap or something. Today we'll set off a raid. Who is online? We can send a raid off to. Might raid, let's see, we'll raid probably Empress Stove, I think, with Soup coming in hot. Soup coming in hot, we'll definitely give a raid to, I think, will be the way to go. Yeah, I'm just going to have a bit of a rest, and then I'll be back a bit later on. Soup coming hot. I'm just going to get the spelling right for that one. Yeah, I just need that. I'm not going to get through the stream otherwise. Had a funny night's sleep, actually. Soup coming in hot. Go. Gonna get everyone through that raid there. Definitely check out my good friend Soup. But yeah, we'll be back in a couple of hours. If you are playing in the tournament, get your drafts in. That is more important for us.